Hi, I'm Kania. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be reading a children's book today. This one is by award-winning artist, and actress Mary J. Blige. It's called Mary Can, and that's a picture of Mary J. Blige. This is a children's book that she wrote, illustrated by Ezra Jack Keats Award winner Ashleigh Corrin. Okay. Mary can be whatever she wants, and so can you. An inspirational and motivating story about a young girl who doesn't feed into negativity. Mary J. Blige's debut children's book proves that anyone can make their dreams come true by believing in themselves. Brought to life with upbeat illustrations by Ezra Jack Keats award winning illustrator Ashleigh Corrin, Mary Can is perfect for tiny dreamers and go getters. These are records because she's a music artist. Hi, I'm Mary. I love a lot of things. I love singing, I love double dutch, and I love cooking with grandma. You know what I don't love though? This one word that I happen to hear a lot. It starts with N and ends with O. One more cookie? No. Mismatched shoes? No. Ride a two-wheeler with my jellies on, please? You guessed it. No, no, and no. But nothing beats when people find more words to say the same thing. Like, sorry, honey. And worst of all, oh, you can't. Not yet. Yeah, I know that every day can't be a yes day. Sometimes a no here and there is necessary. No, but most of the time people say no or you can't because they dream too small. I remember the first time I heard you can't. I was in Mrs. Robinson's class. I showed up bright and early because I was super excited. We're going to learn scales today, said Mrs. Robinson. Then we will choose our lead singer for the showcase. I really wanted to sing lead, or any part for that matter, so I made sure to practice my scales the night before. Mommy's ears were ringing, but I think I nailed it. Singing is my absolute favorite thing. Being a singer is my dream. I stood up tall and took a deep breath in. And that's when I heard it. Do, re, mi, fa. No. Mary, you can't jump right into scales. You don't know them yet, Mrs. Robinson said as some of the other kids giggled. Please take your seat. It might have been the worst can't ever. I didn't even get to try. I was crushed. After that, those two words seemed to follow me. I heard can't, you can't everywhere. I want to be an astronaut. You can't. I'm going to be the president. You can't. I'm going to get my own star. You can't. She had big dreams. How long would this go on? I needed to talk to someone, and fast. I wonder who she went to talk to. Mommy! What is it, honey? Come, sit. Mommy said as she rubbed my cheek the way she always does. Who invented you can't? I asked. Everyone keeps saying it to me. Well, I'm not sure who invented it, but when it comes to our dreams, that phrase isn't part of our family's vocabulary, Mommy said. It's not? I asked. When have you ever seen Mommy or Grandma not do something because someone said we couldn't? She replied. I thought about it long and hard. Mommy and Grandma sure did a lot of things. They were unstoppable, unflappable, unwavering. Actually, never. Right, baby girl. Now you take that to anyone who says you can't. With Mommy's words in my heart and a new way to walk, I learned how to beat can't with can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Who can travel to space? Mary can. Who can wear mismatched shoes to the inauguration? Mary can. Who can ride on a two-wheeler to pose with her shining star? Mary can. And most important, who can work hard, follow their dreams, and do whatever they set their mind to? You guessed it. Mary can. When I finally returned to Mrs. Robinson's class, she said we'd be learning scales again. I pulled back and took a deep breath in. I was just about to start the warm-up, but I didn't hear the piano. We haven't gotten there yet, Mary. You can't learn scales overnight, Mrs. Robinson said kindly. Would it be okay if I tried? I asked. Because I think I can. Okay, I hope I don't have to sing. Mrs. Robinson smiled and let me take the floor. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. She was surprised, to say the least. We read, we don't sing. Yep. I'm missing a page. Uh-oh. There we go. Woohoo! Good job. Oops. Well, class, I think this proves that indeed Mary can. Once I finally got the page turned. Yep, I sure can. I sure can. And she's singing and singing and singing. But I will not be singing again. That's it. Author's note. Mary Can is inspired by my real life. There was a time when I was always told that I couldn't do anything and that I was never enough. I knew something was wrong with the words "you can't" because I knew I could. I always knew I was smart and gifted. So when I kept hearing that opposite, it was confusing. I want you to know that if you ever hear the words you can't, that it is not true. To all the little ones out there, I want you to know that you can. God gave us free will, the right to choose, and a multitude of gifts and talents to choose from. And sometimes people try to take that away from us because they are afraid. But that has nothing to do with you and your beliefs and your dreams. You can be whatever great thing you choose. Now, there are some healthy no's, so be obedient to your parents, teachers, and elders, and always ask questions if you're confused or afraid about something. But when it comes to your ambitions and goals, remove the words can't and no from your mind. Yes, you can be all you aspire to be if you believe in yourself. Yes, Mary can, and you can too. And that was Mary Can by Mary J. Blige. Thank you for listening. Bye.